They reckon worse the snails. You get the snails
That's
on
right.
the damp ground.
Yeah,
Put them across your,
that's right.
lay them across your finger, let them wherever the warts are.
Yeah.
You know, when there's a dew out in the morning, like, pick the snail up then because they're always out, the snails. But I heard of a bloke, and do you know the cure he had for boils?
Yeah.
He used to get the soot out of the chimney and put it in hot water and mix it up and drink it
Yeah.
for boils.
Yeah.
And they reckon it used to cure them.
Yeah. Sure.
He said that is the best cure. Would you be thinking now, if anybody came along and said to you, get some soot out of the chimney, you'd think it's going to do you
Yeah.
in, wouldn't you, though?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? But
Yeah.
he believed in that for boils. You know, he said that's the best cure, the lot for boils. You know, drink the soot water.
We cured the warts with duck leaves, didn't we? And dandelions.
Raw potato.
Dandelions. God, I didn't hear the
Didn't you?
raw potato.
Well, I
I
know
think.
you used to cure them, yeah. With
Rub it
raw
with the
potato.
raw potato.
They put the potato and she'd put the sign across somewhere. You'd have to go 3 times. And she'd. And you
Well,
used to
I
cure
did
'em.
it with a snail. I remember.
You wouldn't be
doing-
supposed to watch them. You're not supposed to stay watching them. And sometimes you'd look and the warts would be gone.
Yeah, well,
know that.
I had warts when I was a young person, and I tried them all, and I even got a snail. Rub it on the wart, just on the hands. Wasn't it? I had enough, whatever I had on the hands. Got a snail anyway, I remember, and rubbed it on the wart, and then I stuck it on a skirtarn,
Oh, yeah.
cool, and let it wither away. And as it withered away, the wart withered away. Those were what things that we did.
St. Bridget's well, I suppose, is the best of them all.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have brought water up to the north of the county from St. Bridget's well, and the warts have gone from young fellas that wouldn't even go to mass, and they kind of laugh, and still they used it.
I heard that if you go into the church, the chapel, the graveyard in Adamstown, there's one of those vaults up there in the little graveyard, and if you had warts on you and bless yourself, the warts will disappear. I know it happened to my nephew, and his hand was covered in warts, and a Protestant friend of his went in, and he blessed himself in this, and they had no belief in it whatsoever. And the following Saturday night they were out somewhere, and their man said, "Where the fuck is their warts all gone?" And there they were, his hand was as clear as a bell. After the warts was all gone. The man couldn't get over it.
My daughter Jackie had warts on both hands, and I bought her a lot of stuff from the chemist, but I went to the doctor. He told me I was throwing my money away. Leave them alone and they'll disappear. But my uncle, well, an uncle of my husband, said, get the snail, rub them on the warts and hang it up in the skyok. And when the snail drops dead, the warts will be gone. Now, of course, I mean, I don't believe in that. I didn't do it. But I forgot about the warts, and one day I said to my daughter, have you got any warts? And her hands were clean. Now, if I had done that with the snail, my uncle would have said, sure, that's what did it. But, you know, them were the sort of things that people did and actually believed in.
My aunt, she was very bad case with arthritis, and the doctor told her that she should go in her bare feet and on the frosty ground, and she used to walk around a big field for a half an hour in the frost in the winter time, and said it even cured her after a while, but she had to do it for a long time. She could be at for a month, but had to do it every morning. She often do it at 5:30 in the morning to do it.
Go out in the morning, the dew, walk in the grass. It's supposed to cure chilblains. I often heard that thousands of times. I suppose whether it was or not, but people used to do it anyhow, they said.
Well, I had chilblains. I had terrible chilblains as a child, and I did walk in that stream from the St. Abbain's well. Well, I never had chilblains since. No, I'm not, it's a true fact.
Walk in the snow and just cure your chilblains, and that is a fact. Oh, that is a fact.
God, I tell you one thing, the next time then the snow is out, I must go around in the snow, cure my chilblains.
I was only telling Mick there when you was gone away what this old farmer used to use. You know, you get the young calves and they get the runs. the scour they used to call it. And what he used to do, he used to get briar leaves and boil them and put it in the food for the calves, you know, the milk and that. And that used to cure them, and the other farmers used to pay £15, you know, to vets coming out and giving them injections and this and that and the other. And he said there's nothing better than the briar leaves for him.
A brother of mine got a cut on his knee, bad cut. At that time, my mother went around, she just cured, got covered with slate. And she cured herself, she kept working at it. But didn't open it, sure it could be 7 or 8 stitches wanted for it. But she kept at it, washed it in hot water and salt. I couldn't believe where it came back to. You know, it was the case for stitches. A slave fell off her roof and got him right in the cap and knee. Yeah, very thing would call him a knife.
You must go out early in the morning though and wash your face in the dew with the grass. And it's a custom we had. Well, I believed that if you had, you know, pimples on your face or any kind of ailments, kind of towel on your skin, if you just washed your face in the dew with the grass, it was
I didn't know how to,
supposed to help it, to take it away.
To answer it,
you know, to take it away. But that was the folklore anyway in them
fair
times.
young lady,
you know.
1st of May, who goes to the field at the break of day and washes her face in the morning dew. I don't know what the last one is.
Oh, I never heard that one.
Yeah.
My granny used to cure, you know, a nosebleed. And what you do is get the key to the door and put it in the back of your neck there, then back of your head, and stop it straight away. Or another thing was a rock, and lay down on your back and put on the stone on the back of your head, and you stop it straight away. Yeah, she always, several times she done it. Yeah. I know, well, they're saying...
I done it with the key at the door, between your shoulders, just down at the back, the bottom, near your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Put down there until stop it, lie flat on your back, you know.
You ever see it happen before, no? Yeah, that's what my granny used to always cure the nosebleed.
I've seen it several times, start the key at the door. Or if not, get a cold stone. Do you know what I mean? One that'll be very cold.
Yeah.
And shove it down in between the back of your neck.
Yeah.
That'll stop it there. I reckon there's something that's in it, you know, the cold, you know.
Yeah.
They all thought I was mad. Cold water.
Okay.
The coldest water I could get and hold it in my mouth. And that is after about 2 minutes the toothache would go. They all thought I was mad. They
The
said
best
that
cure
drive me
was,
mad.
you know, the lead of a plug, car, put to it,
Yeah.
and they hit the shock out.
Hmm.
Yeah, I seen fella doing it. You know the lead of it and the plug. I seen him doing it. And you get him and just leave it on. If you had a bad toothache enough, I suppose you do anything to
Yeah. I seen a bloke when I was a youngster as well. And this bloke, he came in one after a hurling match and he was in bad form. He couldn't drink or nothing. And he said to this bloke, "Jeez," he said, "I couldn't touch." They said to him, "Have a whiskey, you know." No, that'd drive it mad. He said, "I tried everything." And this other bloke went over. He said, "I'll give you a cure," he said. He said, "Till stop it, but it can do you harm," he said as well. It could do you slight harm.
Yeah.
Get a glass of whiskey and pour it out in your hand and snuff it up your nose.
Yeah.
Kill the tooth on the minute. Kill
Killed
the lot. But it's very dangerous. It can do you harm as well as. Do you know what I mean? Snuff it up your nose, the whiskey. The toothache will stop straight away.
I had a wart on the back of my hand one time, and the only way I could cure it was by putting a drop of poachine on it. Rubbed it into it. And it wasn't going away. I rubbed it on it the next morning again. Someone told me poachine is right stuff to cure a wart. So I eventually put a good sup on it, and I drank a good sup as well. Thank God, it went all right, eventually. But I had to kill it inside as well as outside by drinking some of it. The only way to cure wart is to drink some poachine.